Hope your day's going well. I would imagine it's going better than the days that the Egyptians were dealing with the plague of frogs. So, Exodus chapter 8, verse 5. Let's jump into this. And the Lord said to Moses, "Tell Aaron, raise the staff in your hand over all the rivers, canals, and ponds of Egypt, and bring up frogs over all the land." So Aaron raised his hand over the waters of Egypt, and frogs came up and covered the whole land. But the magicians were able to do the same thing with their magic. They too caused frogs to come up on the land of Egypt. So the Egyptians we talked about, they had a goddess that had the head of a frog. They saw frogs as sacred. They didn't kill frogs. A little bit like the Hindu religion with the cow, right? You're not going to go to India and get a fillet, okay? So, T-bone will not be on the menu. And the same thing for the Egyptians. You couldn't go get some frog legs, which is one of my favorites. I love frog legs and a T-bone. But the Lord in this, something to remember is, in all these plagues, God had no need for a powerful army, right? God used some of the simplest things. Frogs. He'll use gnats. He'll use locusts. He'll use the simplest things of nature to bring this powerful empire to its knees. So God is above all those things. God is in charge of all these things. So the frogs come. The magicians of Egypt are able once again to duplicate this. This is going to end soon. Right? God's going to keep upping the ante over and over and over to the point that they will not be able to duplicate this. And as they're duplicating, once again, Pharaoh's heart is hardening. He's not going to go along with the program. He's not going to let the Israelites go. But this is all judgment upon them. This is all mocking their gods. And in this, I really do see God having a sense of humor here. Oh, you're going to worship frogs? Watch this. I'll give you all the frogs you can handle, boys. How you like that? Frog legs for dinner, squishy between your toes. I mean, it is a really kind of humorous thought as we see this. But what these magicians could duplicate was done through occult power. Once again, as I talked about yesterday, and in the plague of blood. There is satanic, dark things happening here. Satan is powerful. And it does appear very clearly this is not a trick, that this is something that they were really able to do. But an interesting point is, they couldn't make it go away, right? They couldn't end the plague. They could only bring more frogs. What good is it to bring more frogs? We don't need more frogs. We got too many frogs. But this is what happened. So we'll look at some more of this plague on another day.